Hey, hello, my people. How are you? I hope everybody's doing good. So do I, Mr. Gatos FX. I'm also good. And guys, literally, this is one of the very interesting pair. Entity USD has been one of the very interesting pair, which I have been taking trades for quite some time since 5th of August when we broke this structure, confirming having this bullish reversal from the higher time frame perspective, and then taking this continuation. And it was good enough. I did this analysis on Sunday last week. When I did this analysis on Sunday last week, price was here, and my first assumption would be that price, after making this higher high, higher low, higher high, I expected that price would come to retest here at the COC, which was formed within daily time frame, price flow and price ceiling zone, and then continue to go along. Something which literally did not happen when the beginning of the week started. Like you could have seen, let me take you to the textbook. Let me take you to my textbook. Here's where I was on 11 August. It was on Sunday when I did the first analysis. That's what I was anticipating, that price would literally come to retest at this hidden WRL liquidity or COC, which were all located within the time frame, price flow and price ceiling zone. But here comes the point, very much important point, which is resilience in price. So if this something which I was anticipating did not occur, then what happened? What happened is that price actually continued to buy when the market opened on Monday last week. Price continued to buy up to this daily time frame resistance zone. So price did not do what I anticipated it would have done, and instead continued to buy. But ever since I know from the higher time frame perspective that this is still continuing to buy, so it was a very nice opportunity for me to say, okay, what I'm expecting, that price would give a little pull back down to retrace at these lows of structure from the daily time frame, since market confirmed to have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then higher high. So we expect to have a very beautiful lower high before we continue to push above. And that's why I entered two entries. The first one I closed at the same resistance level, and the second one I'm still holding it up to this moment. You can literally see through my Insta story I posted today in the morning. Here is the Nzdusd. So I have two entries, and the first one I closed here. The second one is I'm still holding it up to the top. So last week was a very beautiful week after having confirmed this price continued to buy on Tuesday, and on Wednesday this price started to sell. So when it was selling, it was very easy because there were a lot of liquidities here. We have what MDL liquidity from the daily time frame. It was also LOS liquidity, and I think the 50 moving average was actually found at the same area. So a lot of confluence were adding at the same potential area, and that's why this price have had an opportunity to come and take the order on Friday. On Thursday last week, and it gave us a very beautiful indecision candle. We have had a very beautiful doji while I enter this market, then price continue to go long as it does right now. So let me take you to the textbook as of how I did this analysis from the very first beginning, right? So looking at this price from the monthly time frame perspective, you see that price came out of these highs in the year 2021, guys. This is when this sales agenda started to take place, started to be initiated, and ended at this support level, which is giving and forming a base. That's why the moment the price reached at this level, price continued to buy, because we have had a shift of structure since 2020 to 2021. It's a very historical price, but it gives us the idea that this price is bullish, because when you tell a person the market like this is bullish, he wouldn't have understand by just looking at the currency trend. If you are going to look at the 1 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame, it's very, very difficult to confirm that this market is bullish. But you need to understand when the price is selling, where it is going, and what liquidation it is intending to go to take it out. So the moment we have at this shiftable structure, price came to retest at this beautiful shooting star of the year 2020. We have had another beautiful morning star in year 2023 last year, forming as a open COC, which was by then came to be tested for the second time. So here we are having a scope of business from the recent monthly low, the recent monthly high. Any sales which was taking place around this area was merely termed as a retracement, and you see for the first time price came to retest at this monthly COC, giving a very beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick with a shift of structure, retesting again, forming a bullish engulfing, and then in the month June to July, when this price was selling, it was merely selling to retrace this change of direction confirmed by the bullish engulfing candlestick. And last month price came to test at this opening price, look at this opening price of lows of this structure. Price came to retest in the month July, and the body closed above. So that is indicating that this bearish trend was over. June to July sales was mere retracement, and now this retracement is over. We are going to look at the buys, right? So if you look again at what's happening now, you see there's a very beautiful weekly bullish change of direction around this area, and now we are having a beautiful morning star. We have a currently morning star of the weekly time frame, all of them confirming that the price is going above. And just to have a historical retest to confirm that this change of direction was very important to signify that this market is bullish. After the change of direction, market formed this outside formation here and another inside formation here. So the whole sales which took place since last year to this year was merely retracement to these lows of the inside formation, which were tested once, and this change of direction or shift of structure here confirmed the second retest at these lows of this opening price of the weekly time frame, which perhaps were the lows of the monthly time frame. Now, all in all, we are now trying to see the potential of this market to go long. This market is potentially bullish in terms of technical analysis, and in terms of fundamental analysis, we have several reasons. You know, there is an inflation in the United States, so dollar is eventually weak. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame, because we have to focus on what's happening now, this is what I was seeing while I was looking at this market on Sunday last week. Not this, today is Monday, not this past Sunday last week. It's about a course of 1 week before, when I was anticipating perhaps price may be come to test at this weekly time frame COC and then continue to go long. Something which I was anticipating to have at least 167 pips if price would have just done that, but we trade what we see, not what we think. That's why I said from the very introductory part of this analysis is to observe what the market is telling you, and then you take the decision. This is how I was looking at this market, hoping it will come to test at the daily time frame, hidden WLIL liquidity at the same area. There was a daily time frame price flow in the price ceiling zone, as well as an open COC. So it was very much potential. But what happened when price opened on Monday last week, price did not go down. Instead, it went above up to this daily time frame resistance zone, and creating MDL liquidity, which was very beautiful around these areas, right? So after clearly observing, of course, if price would have just come to these lows here, we have had a bullish hidden structure from the 4 hours time frame, but that's not what price gave us. Instead, on Monday and Tuesday, price continued to buy. That's last week. Monday and Tuesday, price continued to buy. I realize we have another zone, then giving us a very beautiful bullish structure. The higher high, higher low, and then higher high. So now on Wednesday, when price was selling, it was very beautiful. A lot of confluence were here. We have had a 50 exponential moving average closing here. We have had daily time frame LOS liquidity. We have daily time frame PFC liquidity. We have daily time frame SNR zone. Everything was intact, giving us a significant point to buy. Then I bought this trade on Thursday, and this was Friday. We have had a very beautiful bullish engulfing candle, and now on you understand, today is Monday. This is a new week. Today is Monday, so I have closed the first trade around this area at the former and previous daily highs. Although I know this price will continue to buy, that's why I entered twice. I said from the very part introductory. So the second trade is still going on. This was on Friday last week. When we have this beautiful bullish engulfing candle. You can see here, NZD USD I entered twice with 5 lot size. So today I just closed the first order partially, and just left the price to continue to go and give us a very agenda that we have. Guys, it is this much simple. You need to be aligned with what the market is telling you. That's how you're going to be successful with that trading business. After all, it's just Monday. I have another one. This is NZD card, but I'm not going to talk about it today. Let's talk about it once it reaches the potential take profit which I anticipated. I bought here at the bottom after this price confirmed, giving a retest at these lows of structure, and then maybe if it's closing above, I'll wait for the retest and then continue to go long.